illustrated in the MMQB, it really just wasn't a really point in my career that I was willing to sacrifice Aaron Rodgers not being there after a year or two. Davante Adams on his decision to leave the Packers for the Raiders. What do you think about this overall? I think the reason why is because he has hesitancy, because it was seeming like Aaron Rodgers was either going to leave or retire, but he finally did resign, but maybe he was just sick of dealing with that, deciding if he was going to be there or not. And he just chose the Raiders, which he did have a personal relationship with Derek Carr, knew him from college, played with him. So overall, I think it might have been a good move, but do you think the Raiders have a very good chance of being better this year? Honestly, signing Davante Adams was a very good move. In my opinion, it's a step in the right direction. But do you think the Packers are going to struggle this year without Davante Adams? What do you think, and what's your opinion? For predict these players' stats for game 4, you have Draymond Green. I think he's going to have about 8 points tonight. And for Jason Tatum, I think he's going to have 28 points tonight. Honestly, he's going to have a great game. ESPN and Scape, they're going to spend all their time focused on me. Then clearly you're living rent-free in their head. Draymond Green on taunting the Celtics. This could be a bad reaction for the Celtics fans if they keep taunting him throughout the game. Whenever he gets the ball, does anything in general. It seems like when Kyrie, they really just keep taunting him when he plays against the Celtics in any game. They do the same against Draymond Green. What do you think? I think this will be a good sign for the Warriors. Do you think it will help them out if fans are really out of it and just taunting Draymond Green for some of the time? Or what do you think will happen? What do you think about his response, really just not caring? He didn't seem to really care about them booing him at all, but it's not surprising in the slightest. He doesn't seem to really care about what other people think, especially the fans, and especially Celtics fans. Still illustrated in the MMQB, top NFL draft pick Aiden Hutchinson still lives with his parents. Honestly, this is kind of an interesting story. He does still live in Michigan. His parents live in Michigan, so it does make sense why he would. Maybe he's just waiting until he can find an opportunity to buy a house, but it really doesn't seem that much of a rush. He already has enough money where he can move out if he really wants to. Maybe it's out of convenience right now. He just really wants to move back in, and it could be a better idea. But what do you think about this in general? And it seemed like he's lived in Michigan his whole life, and it seems like it's going to stay that way, because I'm pretty sure he grew up in Michigan, and now he's going to play for the Detroit Lions. I don't know how far away his house is to Detroit area. He could be right outside in a suburb or something like that, where he's actually in Detroit. But overall, I don't know. But what do you think? Do you think this is a smart idea? And if you were him, would you still live with your parents if you had all those millions? Honestly, I don't think I would. ESPN first take, you got to show up. Stephen A. Smith on Draymond Green after his performance in Game 3. He honestly didn't have that great of a performance. In the finals overall, he's at the same amount of points, 15 to 15 personal fouls. Not that good of a sign for Draymond Green. In my opinion, I think he needs to be better defensively and really try to score more points. I feel like he needs to be averaging around a 15 a night, especially in the playoffs when everyone needs to really score. And what do you think about this performance from Draymond? And do you think he's improved after this next game?